Light Platinum. It is in an aluminium can. If you want to know more about it, you can see the advertisement. It's triple filtered, 6% Budweiser. Brother recommended that I try this. It was $15.29 for 6. Welcome to Canada. Alright. Interesting smell. It smells kind of sweet. But I'm not getting a lot of hops out of it, right? Yeah, real sweet. It's like syrupy smoothness. A bit of bitter in the aftertaste, but not a lot. There are hops in here, but it's not. It's like a Budweiser, right? Extremely pale. A little bit of mild foam going on top here. It's really sweet. This is high glucose, fructose, corn syrup beer, people. This is. Yeah, quite sweet, but it's got a dry mouthfeel at the beginning, and then it finishes off sickeningly sweet. It's not my bag, but Bud Light is never my bag. Budweiser, from what I understand, this is brewed with a lot of rice and corn and a little bit of barley. It's technically not exactly beer. That's the Budweiser thing, but it is. A lot of people like it. It is kind of like a party beer. I'm getting a lot of alcohol out of this. It's like Budweiser. It's like, no, it's more like Bud Light if you threw some corn syrup in it and a shot of moonshine. That's exactly what it's like. Some people would really like this. I'd probably get sick if I drank a few too many. This is probably the sweetest beer I've ever had. Not the richest. Like the Scottish heavies and some of the brown ales are so rich and sweet and heavy that you can only drink one or two. This one, I think it's just, it's kind of like eating candy. Like, to me. I mean, there's only so much candy I can eat before I feel like crap. But it is quite interesting. It's very smooth, silky mouthfeel. There's a lot of alcohol in here. I can see a lot of college kids slamming the daylights out of this stuff, right? It's a pretty extreme locked-in carbonation there. Sticky sweetness. It's either I love it or I hate it beer. There's not too much middle ground, I don't think. Here, this is sort of how I feel about Budweisers in general, but this was just a little too much on the old guts for me. Like, it's just a little bit. And I drink a lot of wild beers. Like, I can drink a double IPA and not feel like this. I'm telling you, not at all. It doesn't bother me. I can see people getting really drunk off this beer, and probably gonna attribute to a lot of car accidents. You know what I mean? Like, drink this on an empty stomach at a party, rowdy teenager, early 20s. Smoke some doobage, get behind the wheel, get the spins, and it's over, pal. Oh, yeah, this beer is... You gotta have an iron cut. But there's just Budweiser people out there, you know, don't get me wrong. They like this kind of beer and it goes well with them, it doesn't bother them. A lot of people don't like dark beers, and it really is offensive to them, or whatever. I can drink almost any beer. There's a few... I won't be picking this up again, ever. Sorry, my brother really likes it, but I don't. It's just Bud Light has never been my thing, and this... I don't mind Budweiser, the original, the red label stuff. But anything that says Bud Light on it, I think I would stay far away from. Yeah, it's just not my bag. In all practicality, I would call it a 5. In all fairness, I'm sorry, I have to give it a 4 out of 11. 4 of my dials go to 11 for the spinal tappage, but this is getting 4 out of 11. I'm gonna have to give the rest of this away. Beerzerker, I'm out.